and blues is a genre of popular music originating in African American communities in the 1940s that combines blues, jazz, and gospel influences. Over the years, it has spawned many subgenres like funk, soul, neo-soul, trap soul, etc. And we at Rhythm and Blues Lives On are here for it all. By interviewing established and emerging R&B artists, we strive to assist in giving them another platform to let the world hear their brand of rhythm and blues. So stay tuned because Rhythm and Blues lives on.
Yeah. Excuse me, how you doing? Usually I don't do this. If I didn't, I'd be stupid. You complete me, like completely. All gas, no break. It be my greatest mistake. Cause when the sun goes down, baby, you radiate. If heaven feels like you, then open up the gate. Put all my money on you, baby, you raise the stakes. You make it easy to fall, so baby, let's get involved, yeah. All I want it, you got everything I ever need. When you walked in, I pray that your vibe will never leave. Yeah, you brought the vibes in. Ain't tryna blow up your head, baby, it is what it is. You brought the vibes in, yeah. You brought the vibes in, yeah. Crown on your head, out here breaking necks, yeah. It's your world and I just wanna live in it, yeah. Girl, you're so refreshing, take a deep breath in. Body is a blessing, you could be my blessing. Can't put my finger on it, I can't describe it. But if it's lows in the room, you put the highs in it. My 1960 Chevelle without the mileage. Know when you walked in the room, I felt you walk in the room, yeah. All I wanted, you got everything I ever need. When you walked in, I pray that your vibe will never leave. Yeah, you brought the vibes in. Ain't tryna blow up your head, baby, it is what it is. You brought the vibes in, yeah. You brought the vibes in, yeah.
You the type I wanna vibe with. You illuminate the room, you so vibrant. You understood the assignment. Girl, you got the vibe, you bring the vibe in.
All I wanted, you got everything I ever need. When you walked in, I wish I could take you out with me. Yeah, you brought the vibes in. Ain't tryna blow up your head, baby, it is what it is. You brought the vibes in, yeah. You brought the vibes in, yeah.
Type I wanna vibe with. You illuminate the room, you so vibrant. You understood the assignment. Girl, you got the vibe, you bring the vibe in. You the type I wanna vibe with. You illuminate the room, you so vibrant. You understood the assignment.
Yeah. So we here, Rhythm and Blues, Tam Nicole.
Yes. Hello.
You know exactly how we love our rhythm and blues. So, I think we want to start the conversation off because we have viewers that may not even know who we are. So I think we need to tell them who we are. So tell everybody, Tam Nicole, who you are.
Yes, for sure. All right. Greetings. I am Tam Nicole. I am a recording artist, originally from Tallahassee, Florida, now in Atlanta, Georgia for like the past 6, 7 years. I absolutely love music. I've been singing my whole entire life. I happen to also be a pharmacist by day, but an artist, an independent artist by night. I just released my first EP this year, which is super
Wow.
exciting.
Yes.
I love singing, I love music, I love connecting and collaborating with other artists such as yourself.
Yes.
And I'm just really enjoying this thing. I've fallen into this artistry thing for the past few years, singing professionally as an art recording artist. I've
Yeah.
always been singing, but
Absolutely.
recently just digging deep into the music of recording and artistry, and I'm enjoying it. I'm loving the Tam Nicole brand is growing.
It is.
The supporters, I don't like to say fans, but the supporters are growing. And so, yeah, I'm excited. And I'm glad to be here to talk about all things music with you.
Yes.
JMeel himself. So now let me bounce it right back and
Right,
tell
right.
the people exactly who you are, those that may not know yet.
Right. Well, if you don't know who I am JMeel. You can find me online at jmeelmusic.com. That's JMEELMUSIC.com. And on JMeel Music on all social media platforms and digital platforms. But I am based in Atlanta as well. I'm from Atlanta, born and raised, Decatur, West Greater. And I've been singing since I could remember as well. So I would say since I was little. I've been doing this professionally since 2017, I would say. That's when I released my first commercial EP and single, Friend Zone. And so prior to that, I was doing a lot of covers and things of that nature, but I knew I wanted to take this thing seriously. I would say college. When I got to college at Albany State University, shout out to the Golden Rams, I said, you know what, this is something that I'm passionate about. This is something that I want to really invest my time and my energy into. So I started putting myself out there as an artist, started doing talent shows and things of that nature, singing at different events around the city. And so kind of started trying to build myself up as far as the confidence at that time. And then by the time I got out of college, I was like, this is something that I want to pursue. And so how do we make this happen? And so that's kind of my story on how I got started. And, you know, now 2025, here we are, probably 18, 19 songs later and an EP later and Christmas songs and all of that kind of stuff and collaborations and all of that. Right. So that's kind of where I am right now.
Love that.
Yeah. So I know this is a face-off, so we want to kind of talk. We're going to be bouncing some questions off of each other. So, Tam Nicole, when you think about your journey, since you say this year you released your EP, right?
Correct.
What's the name of the EP?
It is a self-titled EP available everywhere. It's called Tam Nicole. It has 7 songs, and I'm just super proud of it. It's near and dear to my heart, so make sure you check it out. It's everywhere. Tam Nicole.
What would you say, Tam Nicole, was the hardest part of that process to put together an EP? Because, you know, of course we know there's a lot that goes into it. So what would you say was the hardest part for you?
I would say, because I love it so much, and this is truly sincere and honest. Like, I love the production part. I love writing. I absolutely love songwriting process. I love creating music. I think the releasing process is probably the most stressful part with the business of it. Making sure that you're registering your music. All the things we forget to do. Come to these classes, you guys, at Patchwork Studios. I'm going to sign up as well. But just all of the business of releasing. But creating music, I can do that every day, all day, if I could, because it is the most rewarding thing. But I would absolutely say releasing and marketing is probably the hardest, but it's still fun. You're always proud afterwards when you see all the rollout materials. So it is the hardest, but I think I really did enjoy everything, to be completely honest. I did.
Okay.
What about you? That is such a great question. The hardest part.
Yeah. So I think the hardest part, I like you, I enjoy the creating part. You know, I enjoy going into the studio. I enjoy laying down the vocals. I'm super critical on certain things, so I have to go listen back like over and over and over again. Like, could I have sung that better? Could I have done this? Should I try this? So I like all of that. And I've even gotten used now to the business part of things. But I do think the hardest part, which I will say is the hardest part, but it's kind of like it is the hardest part. I would say the financial part of things, because it's so much as an independent artist that's funding your own project is to be able to financially back it, because a lot of times, you know, you put all of this into the creativity and all of that, but then you want to be able to put it out to the people. In order to do that, you want to present it the way it needs to be presented, and that takes funding.
For sure.
So I always tell people, you know, my biggest thing if I was to sign with a label or anything like that would be I want that financial backing, honestly, because I think as far as just like we talked about, even with the recording, we love that part. We kind of know what to go in there and do. Mm-hmm. We know how to put the music out, but I think making sure that it has the financial backing to be marketed, to be put on, you know, making sure that it's registered in all of these different places, making sure all of that happens, I think is something that I would love to hand that off to someone else to do, so I wouldn't have to focus on that, so I could just focus on being the artist.
Absolutely.
But I do appreciate being able to know all of that, and because sometimes people get taken advantage of because they don't know that piece and they have somebody else doing all of those different pieces for them.
Yeah.
So there is a joy and experience in knowing that process, you know what I'm saying? So that way I know I don't got to depend on nobody to do this. Like, I can release this myself and put it out there myself, and I don't have to worry about how that's going to be done. Now, whether or not it's going to reach everybody that I want it to reach, maybe not like I would because of the financial piece. So yeah, I would say that would be the hardest part, but not hardest part only because I think, you know, you make it happen, you know what I'm saying? Because if it's something that you're passionate about, you're going to go after it. So if that means that you got to stack your money, if that means you got to go work an extra job, if that means you got to do whatever you got to do to make that happen, you're going to do it.
And we do.
And we do.
It.
And
We've
do.
been doing
yes,
it. We've been doing it. So.
Yes. So, I know that you talked about releasing your EP, but also you just released some other new music. So tell us about that.
I'll say, I think it's really, even though we can discuss the hard stuff all day, it's really fun releasing music.
Yes.
Like, once you finally get into the groove, I just really love it. Like, I'm thinking about my next release, like what I want to release. But yes, I just released a Christmas song.
What?
I super, super love it. It's called The Little Things by
Okay.
Tam Nicole. It's available everywhere. And I just wanted to do something exciting and fun for the holidays. I love Christmas. My family loves Christmas. I got beautiful little nieces and cousins. And I just wanted a fun song, really, for me, my family to enjoy. And I was like, I just want to put it out there and give everybody the warm and fuzzy feeling. It's not your typical Christmas carol or Christmas song. It's very upbeat and like vibey. And it's like a bop. But I love it. It's a vibe. So
It's definitely a vibe. It's definitely a vibe. And what is the name of it?
It's called The Little Things.
The Little Things. Okay.
And all those little things you love about the holidays.
Yes.
Just those little things we overlook sometimes. It's not about the presents. It's not about the big material things, but you know, those little things.
The little things.
So check it out, y'all.
So we about to check out The Little Things, okay? The Little Things by Tam
Thank
Nicole.
you.
It's a celebration. Everybody comes as one. All of the worry, stress is gone. It's been a while now, here we come. Congratulations. What a joy to have you here with me. Time with my friends and my family. Light up my life like Christmas tree. Fireplaces burning, your love, it keeps me warm, and I hear the children playing. No better time than this. I hear all the carols singing. I know the time's true meaning that He's the only reason for all that I believe in. Yeah, grateful for the little things, little things. Grateful for the little things, little things. Joy to the world in a time full of changes. Fill the rooms with decorations. Heal a heart that's bruised and shaken. Every boy, every girl, lift your hands in grateful praises. Filling hearts that's free and vacant with the love No better time than this. I hear all the carols singing. I know the time's true meaning that he's the only reason for all that I believe in. Grateful for the little things, little things. Grateful for the little things, little things. Grateful for the little things, little things. Grateful for the little things, little things.
Little Things. Wow, you're talking about a bop for the holidays.
Thank
That was
you.
it, Tam Nicole.
Thank you so much.
And
Make
you
sure you
sound
check
amazing.
it out. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was a fun song.
Yeah.
It was probably the quickest song I've ever done and very fun. So,
Okay.
yes. Thank you very much. Now, speaking of Christmas songs, because you, as an artist, I just want to give you your flowers really, really quickly. You are so inspirational. This man works really hard. You have been very committed to your artistry, and just watching you do it is truly something that has inspired my artistry for sure.
Wow.
And just how you are dedicated to something you put your mind to. So you, sir, have done more than one Christmas record. You have visuals on YouTube. So just tell the people, you pick a song because you have several. But which Christmas record would you like us to, check out today?
So definitely, I love, and I think most people connect with my Christmas song, "In Love for Christmas," and so that's the
I
one
love that one.
I'm going to we're gonna listen to. But just to let you know about that one, I thought about when I decided I wanted to do some Christmas music. I thought about how Mariah Carey's song comes on every year at the same
Queen of
time,
Christmas.
right? And she kills the radio with it. And I said, you know what? I gotta have me a Christmas song that no matter what year it is, I can always throw back to that because Christmas is gonna come around every year.
Yeah.
And so that's something that people can listen to, and it's not oversaturated with a whole lot of artists that have a lot of Christmas music out. So I think that was another reason why. So "In Love for Christmas" is just talking about being in love for Christmas. And so it is a visual on YouTube for that one. But definitely check it out. It's not new, but it could be new to you. So definitely check it out. I think it's a nice song. I wish, hopefully, that you will go and check it out on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
And so check out "In Love for Christmas" because you might be in love this Christmas, okay?
Get into it. "In Love for Christmas" by JMeel Music, y'all. Let's do it.
Whoa, whoa, it's the first time that I ever been in love. Whoa, whoa, it's the first time that I ever been in love for Christmas, 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 love for Christmas. Don't wanna buy too much, but I can't buy a little bit. I ought to buy enough so she know that I really feel a ring, ring, ring. Call my baby up, then I'm pulling up. You know what? Since my money's up, I think it's time to spoil you. See, we don't look at price tags, yeah, 'cause you're so priceless, yeah. See, we may never stop from going crazy when we shop, 'cause it's the first time that we ever been in love for Christmas, 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 love for Christmas. It's the time of year you waited all year, but you don't need Santa for nothing, 'cause I'm right here. And girl, that naughty list, that's the only list. How you so bad, but you make me feel so good. See, we don't look at price tags. And girl, I thought I told you, yeah. See, we may never stop. I'm going crazy when I shop, 'cause it's the first time that we ever been in love for Christmas. My love for Christmas. My love for Christmas. I never been in love for Christmas. Love for Christmas. Love for Christmas. It's the first ball out. We gonna go and ball out. We gon' ball out. We gon' ball out. On the couch for your mama, curb TV for your daddy. Forget a wish or a Christmas list. If you point it out, you can have it. We gonna buy the bar. It's the first time that we ever been in love for Christmas. Love for Christmas. Love for Christmas. The first time. Love for Christmas. Love for Christmas. Love for Christmas. The first time that I've ever been in love. We gonna buy the bar out. We gonna buy the bar out for Christmas. Order whatever you want, love for Christmas. It's the first time I ever been in love.
We in love, we in love, we in love.
Oh my goodness. Love it, love it. I've heard it before, but In Love for Christmas
Yes,
by
yes,
JMeel
yes.
Music. Please, and check out the video.
Yes.
Because sometimes you need that visual too, but it's
Sometimes
already a feel-good song, but I think the visual it takes it to the next level. So
Yeah,
check
ties
out the
it
visual.
together. Just ties it all together.
So, with all of your music, like we said, it's just such feel-good music. Who would you say are your greatest influences to help you with coming up with your sound, your brand, and all of that?
So you know what? I always tell people that one of my biggest influences is Usher.
Okay.
I just admire him so much as a artist, as a
Yeah.
businessman, as an entertainer. You know, he just seems to cover all bases. You know what I'm saying, for me. But growing up, I really was into Music Soul Child. He was a huge influence on how I approach music a lot. And I think as I got a little older, I kind of got away from him a little bit, but I do still love Music Soul Child. So I would say Music Soul Child, Usher, and then if I had to talk about some other vocalists, I would throw Brandy in the mix. I would throw
Yeah.
Tank in the mix, you know,
Yeah.
And Luther Vandross definitely.
Okay.
Just because of those all being legends really in their own right. And so I think that all of those have had a huge influence on my music, on my sound, and how I aspire to be an artist. You know what I look for.
Okay.
So yeah,
I love that. Legendary
Yeah.
list. For
definitely.
Sure. For sure.
Now, to you, who does Tam Nicole say? You know what? That right there, yeah.
Yeah.
I like her. I like him. I like that sound. This is how I, became Tam Nicole. Who were some of your influences?
So, as we were walking in, I looked at the wall, and one of my biggest ones is right on the wall here in the studio.
Wow.
But I am a huge fan of the Braxtons. I absolutely adore Toni Braxton.
Oh yeah, Toni.
She is one of my ultimate favorite artists of
Yes.
all time. I love Tamar Braxton, all of the Braxtons. My name is Tam Nicole, but it's short for Tamra. So I used to think I was a Braxton. I
You
was like,
should've been a
Tamra
Braxton.
Braxton.
You were supposed to be
I could have
one.
been that youngest sister, Tamra Braxton.
Right.
But I love
Braxtons,
them.
we got to get her on the show.
I need to be on the
she
next
need
album.
to be on the Braxton
The next
and on the
Braxton
next
family.
album. Right.
But I love them. Of course, Beyonce,
Oh,
truly
yeah.
love her as a overall everything. She
Yes.
covers everything.
She does.
But her level of excellence is just unmatched.
it
So
is.
I think who doesn't look up to her?
Definitely.
My first CD that I ever purchased as a young girl was Brandy.
Wow.
Sitting up in my room.
Yeah.
So I can't mention loving music and R&B without mentioning Brandy, Monica. Shout out to them killing it right now
Right.
on
I
tour.
went to the concert.
Yeah,
It
I
was
saw
amazing.
that.
Yeah.
I saw that. They are killing it. And I just think it's going to go even further for sure for them.
Definitely.
I think they're going to do a residency and everything. But yes, I can't not mention India Arie, Tamia, and the
Yeah.
list goes on and on. But those are like my top inspirations, just for tone, quality, sound, and overall artistry. I love those phenomenal women.
And
So.
she kills a Tamia song, y'all. I'm telling you.
I've heard that. I love Tamia.
She does, definitely does. Let me ask you, if you think about, so I know you've done some collaborations.
Yes.
JMeel being one, but
For
then you
sure.
also have some other ones that you could shout out. But if you could think of a dream collaboration, who would that be?
is such a good question.
And why, too?
A dream collaboration, I would say probably Tamia or Tony Braxton. I would love to be on a record with them. I love the way I've studied them and watched their music evolve over the years, just timeless music, and I love their timeless sound. And I just would really love to be in the same room, on a record with one of them. I would say as my top picks, Tony Braxton or Tamia for sure. For sure.
Okay.
So if you're watching,
Right, exactly.
pick me. No,
Yes,
kidding. But
definitely.
yes.
It's
And-
going to happen, though. We're going to speak that into existence.
Yes, and
That's
shout
gonna
out to all of the collaborations I have had. I shout out to you.
Yes.
My first collaboration,
Yes.
Consistency, which I think the people are going to be able to hear that a little
Definitely.
later. Shout out to 3D Villains
Yes.
of Creative Villains. They
Yes.
produced records for me, and we had a great song, Get It Girl remix.
Yes.
And John Day, we recently released our song No More. Shout out to John Day, incredible artist and songwriter as well.
Yes,
So,
yes.
what about your dream collab? I know you've had a few collaborations as well.
Yes.
But your dream collaboration.
So I have so many, but I will say that, I talked about Usher being a major influence, so that would definitely be a dream collaboration. But I also want to even throw the people off. I was thinking about something like that earlier today, and I was like, you know what might be hot? One with Taylor Swift.
Really? I
Right.
was not expecting that.
Exactly. I said, let me throw some people off because, business wise. Okay, let me talk about business wise. Business wise, I think a collaboration with Taylor Swift would work because whatever she puts her hands on turns to gold. Like it just goes to the top of the chart. So I think that, and then I also I talk sometimes on interviews about not being put in a box, and so I think it's so in a box for me to go with another R&B artist, but let me jump out of that box and collaborate with somebody who people wouldn't even expect, like my voice with Taylor Swift's voice, like so I'm just thinking that would be
You're gonna manifest that,
yeah,
because that would be
Yeah.
dope. I would love
Yeah.
to hear it. And the thing about Taylor Swift, she does do a lot of collaborations. I
She
believe
does.
she's collaborated with R&B artists as well as female rap artists and male. So hey,
Yeah.
never say never.
Right.
Taylor
Never
Swift.
say never, right? Exactly. So that was one thing I was thinking about. So yeah.
All right. So when we talk about dream collaborations, what about production? I'm big on production, and I'll get into that. I love beats, all things beat making. Who would be your dream producer?
Wow. That's a hard one. So I guess just based off of you saying it right now, I think I would say The Dream.
Okay.
Just because I guess I just saw him in concert too, but I know he produces, he also writes, he also
Legend.
does everything.
Legend.
But I feel like a lot of his stuff, it just works. And I heard an interview that Carrie Hilson just did recently, and she named him as one of the top songwriters in the industry that she
for
looks
sure.
up to. So I was like, you know what? That probably, just thinking about that question you asked, I would say The Dream. Yeah, I would definitely like to work with The Dream. I think me and The Dream could make some music.
I
and
know
we'll
you
hit.
could.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
I love that. He is top of the top
Yeah.
for sure. For sure.
Now, Tam Nicole, dream producer, who you got?
So, as I said, and if anyone who's listened to my music, I don't know if you've noticed, I am a beats person. I love heavy, electrifying beats that are just like a smooth ballad type, but still give you that boom, boom. I love beats. So, because of the type of beats I normally gravitate to, these are legends as well. I would have to say Timbaland
Wow. I didn't think of
or
him.
Pharrell.
Yes.
I love Pharrell. Pharrell is a great beats and melodies guy.
Yeah.
Like he can give you a dope beat and a melody all in one.
Yeah.
So I would say Pharrell and Timbaland. Absolutely. I think we would make magic. Tam
I'm
Nicole.
gonna have to steal hers too. I want them too. But
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That would be a dream.
I would even throw Missy in there.
Okay.
Missy Elliott.
Absolutely. Yeah. Timbaland
Yeah.
and Missy
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're going to speak all of this
All of
into
that.
existence
Yeah.
for sure. And speaking of celeb dream producers and collaborations, we both have been blessed to be in rooms with
Yes.
celebrities. We've been to the Grammys, like
Yes.
you've been more than me, but I've been a couple times as
Yes.
well, and it has been super exciting and inspiring. But when it comes to celebrities, who has been your favorite celeb, like that you've actually met?
Favorite celeb that I have met. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know. Just so I can answer the question. Who is my favorite celeb? Who is it? I would say. Oh, I don't know. Let's come back to me. So on that, who was your favorite?
I have one, and you were there. You met her too, but I think you met her before me, but prior. But I would say Candy Burris.
Okay.
I think Candy Burris is exactly what they say she is.
She is.
She
definitely
is so sweet and down to earth. Met her at the Grammys 2024. I just posted some throwback pictures. But just her, she was just, you remember, she was just so down to earth.
She was.
She literally is everything they say she is.
Yeah.
So Candy Burris, shout out to you. Much love to you. She was just so sweet. I just felt like she was one of the homies.
Yeah.
And I just will never forget that. You forget what people say and what they do, but you never forget how they make you feel.
Yeah.
And Candy really made me feel like she's just, you're just
it's genuine.
Yes,
It's
very
definitely
genuine, very sweet and kind and natural.
Yeah.
So that's my favorite. Fantasia was also very warm and welcoming too on the red carpet that year. So shout outs to her. I remember she stopped me like, "Your dress is beautiful." I said, "Yours too."
Yeah.
So it was a nice little moment with Fantasia also.
Yeah,
So those are mine.
Okay. I hate to just double back on yours, but I will have to say I did really enjoy meeting Candy. I have met her probably 3 or 4 times. And she's always been the same, very, very nice and welcoming. So I will say that. I know it's been some other ones that I would probably highlight. I just can't think of them right now. But I will say everybody that I think I've met, or at least have been able to be in the room with, I think that I always am able to pull something or take something from them. You know what I'm saying? Even if they weren't always had the best aura or best personality that I may have felt like they should have had, I think I've always still been able to take something by the way they move, by the way they interact with people, like, okay, that's how I need to do it. This is something that I might need to, add into how I operate as an artist and things of that nature. So I think it's all about also being able to pull those things in and make that work for you as well. Those things that you admire from other artists, especially those that are already, doing it, on the level that we want to get to. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
I will ask you too, what's next on the map for Tam Nicole? I will say that we a year ago we did a tour together, y'all. We didn't get to finish the tour, okay? So we still got to finish this tour, okay? But we did do that. And one thing I admire about Tam Nicole is that we were able to do this together. We were able to step out there and even, financially support it together, but also just the planning and all of that of it, we had to lean on each other for. So, I admire that about her stepping into that role, because sometimes you can't work with everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I think our collaboration, not only with that, just work, you know what I'm saying? It just like we were able to make that work. And I think even the song that we're gonna introduce to you all later, it just worked because of that as well, because just our drive for music, our love for music, our passion, and not willing to take no as an answer. Like, we're like, if we're not given those opportunities that maybe we feel like we should have, we're going to create our own opportunities. And so that's one thing that I admire in any artist that's willing to do that. And Tam Nicole, you definitely did that. And I am so happy that I was able to do that show and that tour with you.
Yeah, likewise. Okay. And I thank you for even pushing it, like you said, to create an opportunity for each other, and executive producing our own tour, giving other local artists the opportunity in Atlanta and Albany, Georgia. We did go to Albany, and we will do more. There's more to come. There's more visuals to come. My EP is one of my proudest works to date. Please check it out. It's called Tam Nicole. It's vulnerable but very versatile music, but still true to my sound, signature sound. So I love that. More visuals to come. I got to do that. I have an amazing video with you with our song Consistency that we're going to get into. The video is amazing on YouTube. So check that out.
Check it out. And so this song, y'all, is called Consistency. We did it together. And it talks about being consistent as an artist, as in your personal life, in your love life, all of that, just being able to be consistent. One thing as an artist, and we know that firsthand, is being consistent. You have to consistently be releasing music, consistently putting in time, consistently putting in money, and all of that to make this thing come to life. And so this song Consistency is so relatable, but it's also real to us because it's something that we do on a regular basis, is be consistent in our artistry and in our personal lives. So check out Consistency.
Yes, the perfect way to end this segment is Consistency. JMeel music featuring Tam Nicole.
Yes.
My habits make my lifestyle. I've been living real good for a while now. Handling my business without burning bridges. I do this every day, working till I get it. Always on time, no doubt about it. Whatever they need, they know I got it. Persistent, I know it's hard to find it. I show up for you in rooms that's crowded. I stand 10 toes down till I'm 6 feet deep. Am I saying too much? Too extreme? I'll be standing right here. You tell me to leave. One thing you never have to worry with me is
I practice the things that I preach. My history speaks for me. Don't gotta ask me to be things that you need. I wake up and I do it all again. I do it all again. I do it all again. I do it all again.
if I lost it all today, I swear to God I get it right back. Dollar to 100 racks, yeah, I'm really like that. Money ain't a thing, if I want it, I'ma swipe that. Balenci, Louis, Prada, I ain't worried about a price tag. Smelling good, looking better, yeah, you feel my energy. DV's in the chain, moon walking on my enemies. In love with the paper, me and money got a chemistry. But you can't put a price on real love and consistency. I stand 10 toes down till I'm 6 feet deep. Am I saying too much? Too extreme? I'll be standing right here. Tell me to leave. One thing you never have to worry with me is
I practice the things that I preach. My history speaks for me. Don't gotta ask me to be things that you need.
no.
I wake up and I do it all again. I do it all again. I do it all again. I do it all again.
Do it all again, yeah. I show up for you like I show up for me. Like I show up. If I don't love myself, then how it's gonna be? Make sure things are good every time I leave. You know what it is, called consistency. I show up for you like I show up for me. If I don't love myself, then how it's gonna be? Make sure things are good every time I leave. You know what it is, called consistency.
Practice the things that I preach. My history speaks for me. Don't gotta ask me to be things that you need. I wake up and I do it all again. 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 me coming back, gives me chills and keeps me warm as when the world is cold. You're my favorite cup of tea, keep your spirit company. Time stands still when you're with me, all the way, no in between. You're the perfect recipe. Just breathe me in. Steep your words in my skin. I got a lot of love to give, lots of love to give. It's never too much. Take our time, there's no rush. I got lots of love to give, lots of love to give. Rich and smooth, you comfort and you comfort me. So sweet, so elegant, my heart's content. After a hard day, you're so delicate. World full of chaos and you're heaven sent. Smooth on my skin, soft on your lips. You're my favorite cup of tea, keep your spirit company. Time stands still when you're with me, all the way, no in between. You're the perfect recipe. Just breathe me in. Steep your words in my skin. I got a lot to give, lots of love to give. It's never too much. Take our time, there's no rush. I got lots of love to give, lots of love to give. Rich and smooth, you come.